Hello everybody and welcome to another Ikoria draft. Before I dive in, I do want to remind you that if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the comment section down below with any questions or feedback. You can catch me streaming live at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. Without further ado, let's dive on in. Yeah, I can't wear these. These are too difficult on the eyes. Had to put those on though for the moment. Okay, so opening things up, we have opened a Frunland Felidar, which is just a great card on its own, and also just a fantastic, it's just a great enabler for a Vigilance deck, but it is a gold card, and it's in a color combination that's really hard to just get into naturally, so I don't think I'm going to take this card here. I do want to just kind of do some sweet things this draft, though, instead of just, go for cycling or something like that. Call of the Death Dweller is a pretty sweet card that I don't have a ton of experience with, but I think here we're just going to take Farfinder. It sets up a lot of shenanigans, and it'll leave us open to doing cool things in the future. Frunland Felidar is a great card, but being gold does make it a significant downside in my opinion, and I don't really want to end up in green-white anyway. I don't think that's my favorite. It's not like my favorite color combination in the set, and I think it's just a little bit too constricting. So we're going to start with something more broad, the Farfinder here. I would probably second pick, I'm just trying to do some sweet stuff, so I would maybe even second pick Evolving Wild, just so I can kind of play whatever I want later on in the draft. Okie doke, so moving on to pick 2, there is a Flame Spill. We could also just see what happens if we take all the fixing early and then just kind of splash everything. Flame Spill is a good card, but I kind of want to try this. We just take a Fertilid here. We start with Farfinder, Fertilid, and then just take every land we see. We're in an experimenting mood. There's a Back for More, which is definitely one of those cards that's great to splash. Great with a green-black deck. And there's also a Jungle Hollow, which maybe wheels, probably doesn't. Back for More is just the best card in the pack, and we do have some fixing, so we can splash that presumably in any deck. Ooh, the Ozolith, eh? If it had counters, put the counters on Ozolith. What does that work with? It works pretty well with Fertilid, with ability keywords. I think we'll just take the Fertilid, though. We're going to try and play 5-color green or something like that. Just experiment with that archetype. And Blossoming Sands is okay, but it might wheel. And another Fertilid. There's also a Greater Sandworm to combine with Back for More. But we're just kind of playing all the Fertilids we can get. Green is looking pretty open. And in the name of experimentation, we're just going to be trying to splash everything. Greater Sandworm works great with Back for More. Also works well with the ramp from Fertilids, but Fertilid is going to be a key card for this deck. The deck that we are designing on the fly here. And now Ram Through is solid removal. There's also a land. I think we're taking one of these green cards. Ram Through is just good removal, and we're going to want that in a green deck, so we'll take that over Sandworm, even though I would love a Sandworm. And now there's an Unbreakable Bond. There's also a Migratory Greathorn. Bond does go well with the Back for More package, but we're just going to take the Greathorn. It's more fixing, works great with Fertilid, and we already have a Back for More. Okay, let the games begin. Take a Drannith Healer, I guess. We could take Dark Bargain. Could take Giraffid. Healer's just the best card, and let's just take the Giraffid. We might want just a 3/5. Yeah, we're gonna be set up to play any ultimatums we get, any rares we get. My fixing is ramp. Green is open. I agree. We could have gotten an Unbreakable Bond and gone for a Reanimator deck, but we're just kind of going okay, what happens if we just take all the fixing? We already have a Farfinder and triple Fertilid. And we're going to go for some sweet stuff. I mean, always good to try new things. And now we'll take a Bloodfell Caves. I wouldn't mind a Cloud Piercer. It'd probably be okay. Forbidden Friendship, underrated as all get out. Spinnerets is all good. But we're just going to keep taking lands. Got to get those fixers for the random cards we might get pack 3. Let's see who's at our table. Do I know anyone? Just Lola's a prolific player. And now we get a Monstrous Step. Nice little cycler. We're definitely... So we're passing to someone that maybe is streaming right now, and it's really funny because I'm sure they're like, wow, I can't believe we're getting past all these sick cards. What the heck is happening? We're just going to keep taking these lands. I wouldn't mind a crystal, though. We kind of wreak havoc on the table. Like, honestly, not having sandworms right now is kind of a bummer, but we had to take fertilids over it for our strategy. Our strategy is just take all the fixing pack 1, and then get paid off pack 2 and pack 3, when nobody else has any fixing, and we have all the fixing. We can splash red, black, white, blue, green, orange. Our first pick was Farfinder. Oh, yes. Crystal. We'll just take a land, though. Land doesn't take a slot pot. Yeah, exactly. Orange. It was meant to be a joke. Why is there no available name? There is no orange mana. No, never fear. You're not missing out. The secret orange mana tech. Okie doke. So we opened up a green rare. Pretty good one, too. It works well with our fertilids. What else would we take here? Symbiote. I think we would take Naturalist if this wasn't in the pack. Imagine opening a Titanoth. That'd be great. Fixing Tribal, indeed. So I like the Gem Razor here. If that weren't in the pack, I might take a Moloch, though we don't really have a ton of good stuff with that. Naturalist. Actually, I'd probably just take Naturalist as more fixing. And then Moloch. Yeah, pretty easy Gem Razor, though. I was just waiting for me to get past a new pack. Oh my gosh. Offspring's Revenge with Fertilid makes 3 3s. That is the funniest thing ever. Just like Offspring's Revenge, get back Fertilid, make a 3/3. Oh my gosh, let's do it! That's the dream! We got a Mardu card in our mono green deck. Heck yes. And then we might wheel Swiftwater Cliffs. With what though? Workhorse. There's this guy. I mean, we're not playing cycling, we're playing awesome green shenanigans. There's a Rugged Highlands to help us splash as well. There is Mystics of Duel as just a good card. I have weird dreams. We all have weird dreams sometimes. Essence Symbiote, not really what our deck wants. Let's just take the Highlands. Subdual is pretty solid. Oh, you're right. That's horrible. Ha! Get wrecked. Raisha Knight points out, have to exile a red, white, or black creature. Hilarious. Totally useless in our deck. Yeah, we could take a Symbiote. I'm just going to take the land, though. Primal Empathy or Sandworm. Primal Empathy, get all the lands. Let's just take Sandworm. Another Fertilid. We're just playing all the Fertilids in the world. Now another Ram through. Dang, I'm so sad. I was so pleased about that Offspring's Revenge combo. Only red, black, or white creatures. Really not a great card for our deck. Oh well. Exuberant Wolf Bear. Or just a Naturalist. Yes, I make the mistakes so that you don't have to. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Another Ram through or a Honey Mammoth. Let's just keep taking Ram through. Our pack 3 hopefully is really good. The Essence Symbiote, we have Gem Razor, Great Horn. Probably worth playing. Some life gain, some mutate stuff. Yeah, let's do it. Land came back. Brushwag is also solid, but gotta prepare for that blue deck we're gonna get in pack 3. Of One Mind could be playable. Barrier Breach. Sideboard card. We'll take it for the sideboard. So we're all set up. We have a playable deck here. No Boot Nipper. No, not really. What did I take over Boot Nipper? Wow, Primal Empathy came back. Let's go. Our blue splash is genius. We have the Zagoth Crystal, Primal Empathy. This is best of 3. More conducive to messing around. Offspring's Revenge does literal nothing in our deck. So funny. Pack 3, hopefully we see an ultimatum. I just want to play an ultimatum. I just like the ultimatums. They're hilarious. They're amazing. Give me something powerful. Booyah! Opening the green rare. Yes! Oh, yeah. Fertilid. Fertilid might wheel. Our red splash is all set up. We don't have any red cards, but this pack is the pack for us. Yeah, it definitely is a great green card. We can play Heartless Act. Honestly, Fire Prophecy might just be a better card. Capture Sphere is okay, but Fire Prophecy is probably just the best card in this pack. We could splash General's Enforcer, but I think Fire Prophecy is the best card in this pack. Honestly, there's just no good cards. Our whole strategy is a sham. We're just gonna take Rock Slide now. Get that removal. Yes! We've done it. Everything was worth it. Paid off to the max. Maximum reward. Let's go. We can get our Kogla, a Greater Sandworm, and like Flyer Catcher Giraffe or something. Let's go. All the waiting. The waiting game. The Zagoth Trirome probably the pickup over Windscard. Boom! Boss Godzilla. There's also Blood Curdle. Let's just take Blood Curdle. And even though Space Godzilla is a pretty good card to get with Emergent, so is Blood Curdle. We'll take a Sudden Spinnerets for the board. Hey, Greater Sandworm, great pickup there. Right as time was winding down. Pouring one out for the Boot Nipper Porky Parrot combo. Yeah, that's not really the nature of our deck. Things did come together pack 3. We got 3 removal spells. We got a Kogla, Merchant Ultimatum. So we're every color except white, so we're 4 color. What are we going to have to cut from this deck? Whoa, we got a Honey Mammoth back. That's great. Now we have 3 good targets for the ultimatum. Sandworm, Kogla, Honey Mammoth, or Blood Curdles and Rock Slides and stuff. I do like Fertilid. Hornbash Mentor is okay as well, but I'm going to take another big creature. Probably don't need Wilt in the main deck. Need a white card just for the sake of a white card. That doesn't sound right to me. Another Symbiote. We just need some 2-drops, and Symbiote's not the worst card. So I think I'm fine taking it over another Wilt. Brushwag is a nice addition to this deck. We're going to have a lot of land. Boot Nipper. Or just a mole. Let's just take Boot Nipper. So not as sweet as it could have been, but sweeter than a lot of decks I could have drafted in that seed as well. We could probably cut Giraffe. Let's get the Gem Razor's proper art in there. We really don't need a ton of 4-drops. Dang, this is tough to make cuts for. I could see cutting Zagoth Crystal. I think Giraffe is just bad, so we'll cut the Giraffe. We could probably also cut the Brushwag. We have a decent late game already. So we only need one mountain. That's accurate. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 mountain sources. We need a lot. We need green mana. We only need 2 islands. No, we need 3. That'll give us 4 sources. Swamps, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 7, 8, 9, 10 green sources now. With 2 islands, 2 swamps. With slightly more black cards, with the Bloodfell Caves making up for the difference. I like our mana base. 2, 4, 5, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I like having access to the rock side, and it's pretty easy to get into our mana base. We could cut Step. And like a Ram Through, but Ram Through's good, so maybe we would cut 1 copy of Essence Symbiote. Or Fertilid. But we can side in more stuff if we see them being aggressive. Let's try out this deck and see how it does. Before I get to the matches, I would like to take a brief moment to say thank you to all of my patrons over at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, especially those who support me at the credits level. I really do appreciate your support, and it's thanks to you that I'm able to continue producing high-quality content on a consistent basis. If you'd like to learn more, you can find information at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. Even $1 a month goes a long way and unlocks some pretty cool rewards. Without further ado, let's get to the matches. On the old fixing deck on the play. All the sweet cards in one deck. Our deck could have been a lot sweeter, but we didn't see the cool cards. Farfinder into Great Horn. Pretty good stuff. That's a good sign for us. I think we now have 1 blue source. We have 2 black sources already. So Emergent needs triple green. We have 1, 2 green already. We already have double black. Let's get an island then. To get our second blue mana. And then we already have double black, and so we can just get a green source with the Farfinder when we mutate. Yeah, triple green is not hard to get for us, though. We have a lot of green sources. I think we have 10 green sources. Opponent is not very experienced with the interface, I don't think. Which is kind of a bummer. These glasses are like tinted red to like help you later in the day so you can like fall asleep easier. But it does make it hard to see like a screen like this because it like filters out a lot of the light. Ah, the Titanotherex. How are they roping? I'm so confused. Okay, yeah. This is unfortunate. The forest. Ooh, they're also doing some spicy things. Huh. Just getting 2 mountains. Unclear, Epissimus. Maybe they have a big creature coming this turn. Regardless, we have Blood Curdle to kill it. Or Rock Slide, or Ram Through, or really any number of spells. Okay, what are you going to hit? Only 1 card. That's okay for me. We'll use our Rock Slide on this. Why is our opponent playing on full control mode? Thunk. Thunk. This sleeper dart is making the game so clunky to play because it stops on every second of every turn. It's just like painful. I don't think our opponent's very good, which is kind of unfortunate because now we have to play a full match against someone who's not very good. And I'm not saying that they're like that as like a way to disparage the opponent. They're not playing particularly good cards. They're kind of playing slower, so they're probably just newer to the interface. And probably just newer to the game in general. And also our deck is just humming like a fine-tuned machine. I guess their cards aren't terrible. That one is pretty bad, though. Okay, we saw Sleeper Dart, Momentum Rumbler, Titanotherex. This would have been so sweet if it worked with Fertilid. Just gonna run it back for game 2. That hand had so much fixing in it that we just had. Pretty nuts. Whew. Like, we had Farfinder into Great Horn and never had to worry about our mana. We could definitely have some sketchier hands. But, I mean, deck is sweet. He's going to rope us. I'll see you folks in the second game. Welcome to round 2. I do have kind of crunchy cookies that I got while my opponent was using max time to sideboard. No shame in that. I've done it before. Now I'm just debating how I can eat these cookies without annoying the heck out of my stream and YouTube audience. I am kind of hungry. I meant to cycle an end of turn. Not the end of the world, though. We're just going to cast a Gem Razor next turn. Just block the 4/4. We will cycle this Sandworm now, because we want to hit lands. They are not homemade cookies. I'm not going to eat the cookie while the headset is on. That is my... I'm just going to take the headset off every time I eat a cookie. That'll be the solution. Why not the cookies, Dalemans? Your concern for my health is admirable. We could cast something pretty big this turn. And yet, they do not. I was going to play the Swiftwater Cliffs, but since we drew an island, we can just cast the Primal Empathy. Thank you, Justice Demon, for the subscription. Thanks for sharing that Twitch Prime. I appreciate your support. Also, welcome, Justice Demon. We're not going to cycle this now because we have the lands to cast it in hand. That was the best possible response, Dalemans. Oh, man. I did already have some food today. Thanks again, Justice. That attack would have been like crazy bluff. We're drawing 2 cards a turn. We're going to cycle this. And now we'll cycle this land too. So we have both of our islands. We just need 2 swamps to cast this. part of the reason why we don't want to play the Trireme is because we already have like a ton of lands. And once we draw a Fertilid, we can just get double black immediately. And we don't want to accidentally like wreck ourselves like by drawing just a couple lands. Like if we play the land, draw a couple lands off the top, we just run out of stuff to do. Yeah. We will play a 6/6 to gain us 4. That can double block the Rex. Getting those counters. Oh, so we can do this. Great Horn, mutate onto it. And then remove a counter. That's better. And then we have double black, so we can play this next turn. And we can still double block this thing. So we'll get a Swamp. And then Emergent Ultimatum can find like Blood Curdle, Kogla, and like something else. And we have a good double block set up for this. What about Sleeper Dart? That is awesome. Oh, okay. I think a lot of our best cards to get off the ultimatum are already kinda in our hand. No, it only keeps things tapped. It doesn't actually tap things. We can kill this with our Kogla. Or this with our Kogla. I would have been tempted to just mutate onto this thing. We might just cast Honey Mammoth plus Rumbling Rockslide this turn. Yeah. We're going to take a turn before we cast this Emergent Ultimatum. Stabilize things. Shoot that thing. Horrible mana tapping as usual, Arena, but you know. They can keep it tapped. I don't really mind. Next turn I'll just shoot the Pocky Parrot with the Rock Slide. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can almost play both these in one turn. Yikes. That was almost scary. Whoa! Lord Tupperware with the raid of 140. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everyone coming in from his stream. If you have never seen Lord Tupperware stream and you were watching my stream beforehand, I'd highly recommend him. I actually already have a video that I'm going to be posting later today that me and Tup made together. So if you want to see that, be sure to check it out on my YouTube channel later. I'll be posting it after I finish the stream. And welcome everyone from Lord Tupperware stream. My name is Nikolai. I am primarily a limited player, and I have a YouTube channel which you can find here. And we play Magic here. It's fun. And right now we're just kind of messing around in limited, playing some jank, essentially. When does our sweet draft video go live? It's gonna go. I'm gonna post it right after I finish my stream, and so it'll probably go live at 3 p.m. Eastern time. I mean, at 3 p.m. Pacific time at the latest. But any time before that, it's also, yeah, anytime between now and 3 p.m. So probably in like an hour and a half, based on when this draft ends. Yeah, I'll send you a message on Discord when it goes live too. Really, TJ? That's awesome to hear. Okay, so we're going to get our Kogla. All our big creatures are already gone, so we're going to get our Kogla. We already selected it. Kogla, Blood Curdle, and Ram Through. They're not going to give us Kogla, so we'll just Blood Curdle and Ram Through. Yeah, the Lord of the Limited podcast is great. I was listening to it earlier today. Lord Tupperware is a co-host of that. Okay, yeah, they're going to let us get that. Kill that guy. Ram Through. Kill that guy. Kogla's still in the deck somewhere. Nice. If you're wondering what this draft deck is, this is us experimenting with just how sweet our deck can be if we just take every mana fixer in pack 1. So our deck has 4 Fertilids, a Farfinder, about 4 dual lands, and we only got 1 Ultimatum, but I was hoping to get more. We opened the Kogla pack 3. Our deck is great. I'll show you that. You folks will see the deck list after this game. This round has been kind of a one-sided one. The only worry is we'll deck ourselves, but that's not really a worry. Even though we don't really have a ton of power left in the deck. We have this Great Horn. Hit him for 4. We have a Rock Slide. Yeah, that's fine. We shall put a counter onto our Farfinder. This is mutated onto a Fertilid if you're wondering what's below or how it got the counter. Ah, Sanctuary Smasher. Got him. They killed the Naturalist. He was too humble for his own good. Too much poise, too much pizzazz. We got the W, folks. I'll see you in the next round. Here, this is too loose to keep. This is a great hand, though. Keep this one. Get rid of the crystal. Maybe it's greedy to not keep playing against Lutri. Oh, that was a good draw. Maybe we should have got rid of Fertilid, but I like having the fixing. We're going to play the land, tap land. We don't need a symbiote in play. We're going to just get our Farfinder down. Okay, opponent. I see how it is. I see how it is. Take action. So we have double green, double black already. So let's just get an island here. And let's get a mountain. We have red removal spells we'd want to find. Okay, the poacher is in the house. So we're going to play our symbiote this turn. And we're going to ram through the 3-2. Then we'll start gaining our life back from the symbiote. Okay. Humble Naturalist getting gone. Okay, so we will play Gemraiser onto our Farfinder. And then hope they don't have removal, which is unlikely, but... And we'll keep playing lands, even though it's not the greatest. Then we can double block this thing, lose our Essence Symbiote. I'm so glad you're enjoying them, the Great Flying Dragon. Here is where we just hope. The reason I play the Gemraiser is because it's just slightly bigger. I don't know. I guess since I have to double block anyway, playing the Great Horn could have been better. Yikes. That didn't work out the way I was hoping. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, chat. That was not ideal. I think we're going to lose this game. Gonna get an island. Play our Fertilid. Now we don't have Vigilance, so we can't keep attacking them. Cannot currently cast the Ultimatum. Oh yeah, we're so screwed. This card is a nightmare. We can't take the hit, so we just have to double block. They can finish it off with a Drannith Stinger or something. I'm surprised they didn't try to kill the Fertilid to stop me from blocking. That's fine for me. Oh, this has first strike, right? I'm so bad. Whoopsie daisies. Hello. We can't cast it yet. Ugh. Yikes. So, we know they're not going to give us Kogla. So we get to choose the other 2 cards we want from our deck. Oh, opponent, opponent, opponent. Sweet summer child. So maybe we want Honey Mammoth and Blood Curdle. Oh, and no, we can't get back for more. Dang, back for more would be so sweet. Too much cycling. So we know they'll never give us Kogla in a million years. And if they do, we're probably screwed. So let's get Honey Mammoth, Kogla, and Blood Curdle. We can kill this, gain some life. Rock slide this next turn. They'll be able to sacrifice this to deal 2 to me, so I'll be at a functional 9. Would Ram 3 be better? I don't have any creatures in play. This is Zebra. I think we can stack it to get our creature first, but then we just like lose to a removal spell, whereas in this case we are like still okay. Ah, yes, the order where we don't get the menace counter. I thought they happened simultaneously, not gonna lie. So, a Mabi on that one. Ah, yes, the Everquill Phoenix. Yeah, since they sacked the creature. Exactly. It didn't really matter. That thought flashed through my head, and I was like, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Them drawing a land there is actually pretty bad for me. Because it means they can play the Phoenix and hold up Sacrifice. Let's just draw Kogla off the top. That'd be amazing. So we have to kill Phoenix. They'll shoot us for 2. If they sack it for life gain, we can hit them for 6, maybe. Okay, so if they hit us for 2, then they ping us down to 3. If they sack this. Do we hit them for 6 here? No, I don't. They're going to start bringing back the bug. That's a problem. Don't think we can attack. But it's bad. It is bad. They could have. Yeah, that's a good draw. We needed that guy last turn so we could have hit him before. If we were at 5 here, we would be in way worse shape because, you know, they have the loot tree. So they can block chump to shoot us with loot tree, attack, hit us for another 2, sack. Yeah, so we have to count attack. Cannot attack. But I think we also just dead on board, maybe. Because basically if we do attack, then they can flash in loot tree, hit us back for 5, sack whichever creature gets blocked to kill us. So we can't attack. But at the same time we can't not attack because we're in deep trouble. Yep, they have loot tree. Do they have enough mana to sack everything? Oh. Oh ho ho. Interessant. Yeah, we were 1 turn short on this one. Oh man. Them tapping down is really good for us. Like, if they kill the honey mammoth here, or they chump the honey mammoth, or... If only they were killing the honey mammoth here. We don't have another 6/6 in the graveyard. Our biggest thing is a 4/4. This is going to work out. Interessant. I did. Très intéressant. Now if we draw a removal spell, like another ram through, we have 2 more in the deck. We can win? No, we can't quite win. Them having Blitz Leech instead of just sacrificing was really good for us, though. Oh yeah, we're dead. Dang it! This loot tree thing has been irritating. Ugh. Ah, Hans, it's the Lurgoyf! They have to sack to ping us. Intéressant is French, I'm pretty sure. Très intéressant. It's French, yeah. So they'll sack to deal us 2. This is in their graveyard, I think. They'll have to flash in loot tree to not die. And then they have nothing. So they can get back Coilbug, play Coilbug, sack Coilbug to put us to 1. But they didn't get there. Oh, it's both. Intéressant is also Dutch. Ho ho ho. Oh ho ho, opponent oh. Don't have forbidden friendship or I will die. That would be terrible. C'est français avant tout. The French had it first. No, have everything. No, everything is French. This French is everything. Haha, the leech play did kill them. But we'll take it. What does c'est français avant tout? Avant means before. This French before... And then 2 is like But T-O-U-T is different than... Like, tous les jours is not T-O-U-T, I don't think. French before everything. Oh, it literally does mean French before everything? I thought c'est was a little bit different. Merci pour le traduire invocation. I do enjoy French. French is a great language. If only we'd drawn some gain lands there. Okay, so we want to bring in Wilt for sure, because that irritating enchantment. Might even want Barrier Breach. Probably want another Symbiote for that life gain. What do we want to cut? Let's not bring in Barrier Breach. And let's cut the Ziggoth Crystal and a... Oh, tricky. Primal Empathy on the draw. Évidemment. Evidently, my dear Watson. Je ne crois pas, mon ami. You don't think so? What don't you think? Je ne crois pas. Ooh, très bien. We're gonna keep this hand. It's sketchy as heck, but we have a lot of green sources. Okay, we drew our second island. Brilliant. Our chat has become French. I love how long this one lasts. The Swiftwater Cliffs soundbite thing takes like 10 minutes. Un verre verte dans une verre verte. Okay. Probably going to cycle the Sandworm here. We can kill this thing essentially with our Naturalist, so no need to... Oh, this worked out perfectly. Never mind, now we will kill this thing. We're going to get rid of our back for more for now. Except French. I think I'm going to play the Fertilid. The French want it that way. I like how multilingual the chat is, because there's like people from all over the world watching, which is amazing. Mais non, ce n'est pas possible! Alors, c'est ridicule! So when I was young, I used to watch this show called Muzi. And Muzi was essentially a alien that was like eating clocks. That was like his thing. It was absolutely amazing. Je suis Muzi, le grand Muzi. So like I grew up and like I didn't really know what they were saying, but like I watched this cartoon over and over. And it's like supposed to be an educational one, but it was just entertaining. Pas de personne expect l'Inquisition française. I don't know the word for expect. To expect. Qu'est-ce que c'est to expect? Inspecteur Jacques Clouseau. Spanish Muzi. They made you listen to it, but Muzi was so entertaining. Oh yeah, also my mom was like a French major. Forbidden friendship! Le French sheep! We're gonna cycle the Sandworm. Attendre. Oh, to expect is entendre. Expecter. Oh, maybe it is expecter. We're gonna get a swamp here. To expect, s'attendre à quelque chose. Oh, right. I'm waiting for something to happen, yeah. You hated Muzi? No! How could you hate Muzi? I loved Muzi and Jacques. The French have a language fluency requirement for extended visa stays. Oh my gosh, did they just cold play? Oh no, they had stuff in their graveyard. They got back Leech. They get back Leech probably. Dang, this is actually like hype. I'm wondering why they didn't copy it with Lutri. Remember when they cycled Memory League last game so they lost? That's probably weighing on them. No, the forbidden friendship. That's hilarious. Okay, not gonna block it. We're just gonna wait. We'll hold up this thing as a potential activation. And the next turn we can chump this and activate it again. I think French is a great language. Justice Demon's like, yeah, we spoke Latin, so French was a cakewalk. Oh, Latin's a cool language, even though it is a dead language. Definitely a sweet one. We'll take 3. I was just like, oh yes, I already was fluent in Latin, so I would just add things and guess French. Should have muted onto Fertilid. I'm gonna try and like make the Fertilid small over time here. Yikes. We'll get rid of our... what do we want to lose? Probably gonna get rid of our second Fertilid. We could have mutated onto the Fertilid though, that could have been just way better. But I wanted to have a Vigilance threat too. Rewarded. We'll kill this thing. We're fine with that trade, I think. Now we can get another land and another land. That uncommon sounds amazing, dude. Too, Jeff. Eight out of 10 on the Latin exam. Nice. 18 out of 20 on your English exam. Mutual destruction. That's a bummer. We diversified our threats and yet still got wrecked. Looks like we're gonna have to cycle, folks. Let's see what we see. What we see shall we shall see what we shall see what we shall see. Give us ultimatum. Ultimatum. Yes, thank you. Not a big deal. So we choose Kogla, which they'll never give us in a million years. And then what else do we want? Probably want a blood curdle. But we'd rather have used the rock slide because rock slide's worse. And then some life gain from the honey mammoth sounds kind of nice. And we'll just shoot the Death Toucher with our ram through. I do not know. Obsolete. Welcome, Knittin' Boy. Hello, Ace of Souls. So we're in good shape now. We have a lot of great top decks. Thank you, Knittin' Boy, for the subscription. I really appreciate the support. I never doubted for a second, folks. There were no doubts. Hitting them for 6 because they're at 12 exactly makes them chump next turn.
If they double block, it buys us a ton of time, and we have Koglas and stuff to find, so.
This is a fine trade for us. We have definitely drawn well at the tail end of this game. And our 1/3 blanks the coil bug, so we're chilling. And we have a lot of lands out of our deck and stuff. Like 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 6 lands left in our deck, 9 amazing spells. And Essence Symbiote. So we have Blood Curdle, Kogla, Back for More, 2 Greater Sandworms. That's 5 of our spells. What else? Another Ram Through? Another 2 Ram Throughs. Okay, Grim Dancer. Nobody likes you. Oh, and we even have the Naturalistic combo with Kogla. That's amazing. Sounds like a good remainder. Oh, yes. And a lot of our lands gain us life. Even better. Death Touch Lifelink. Interesting. If we draw Kogla at any point in this game, I think we win. Probably. Now it's more debatable. We'll double block. We lose the Kogla Indestructible bit, but we kill this thing so we don't need Indestructible as much. And we don't take damage. Funnily enough, cycling that was actually something that crossed my mind. Just because we need to find Kogla or a removal spell for this Phoenix at some point. But we already have 2 draw steps. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 3 lands left. 7 spells, 3 lands. This is where Back for More would be a real nice draw. Ah! Oh no! Give me Back for More, please! Yes! No! Is it not good enough? It's not. No! Oh, man. Dang it. Because this thing can come back. Thanks to the feather. And he doesn't have reach or anything. If we had drawn Kogla before, we could have attacked and gotten rid of the feather. Make him do it. Let's go. Close call. Kogla was a turn too slow. Missed it by that much. Abamer. Game numero 3. We're back on the play, so we're going to bring back in the empathy. And we will cut... Sudden Spinnerets is an interesting option. Brushwag is cute as an option as well. On the play, we can probably get away with one less Virtualid. Love the languages. This is a language stream. Also, welcome beers. Even though we ripped that ultimatum off the top, they never have to give us Kogla, which is a bummer, but we get the other 2 cards we want. Let's go. Oh yeah, keeping this one. We started off that game so far ahead. Ugh. All the sound lines for like their cards are insane. Okay. So they are going to really need to try and hit a land drop here. And they hit it. I don't know why else you'd cycle that. We'll take 2 from the Coil Bug. Now we won't. No, Sandworm is useless. Uh-oh. I need some spells. Their Lutri last game was brutal. I'm only one spell away. Jeez, that's bad. Oh no. I shouldn't have played the mountain. I should have just played swamp, then forest. Because we can't cast Emergent Ultimatum on curve now, if we ripped an island off the top. This is the downside of having a great deck, is it underperforms sometimes. I mean, our deck isn't insane or anything. But if we draw Kogla this turn, it would be amazing. Just cold rip it. We haven't really drawn Kogla this game, or this set of games. So having it once would be nice. Just like on curve. Ooh, Rock Slide. Has to kill this thing so I don't just die. That thing hits like a truck. I was hoping they won't attack. Jeez, even Naturalist is so good here. We already have double black. Let's just play this anyway. Like, all we needed was any creature for these past, like, 10 turns to stop the 1/1s from beating us to death. If they sack the human, we'll shoot the boot nipper. Sniped it. Give me Kogla, no. Yeah, I agree. They could just put the pressure on. They should have attacked with this too, I think. This is where we have to kind of rip Kogla off the top. We don't have the islands to play Ultimatum. We don't have the discard. We don't have Fire Prophecy to get rid of lands anymore. We're in bad shape. We have... Drawing Ram 3s without creatures is always a disaster. Yeah, that's game. Unfortunate. Close match for sure. We were super close in game 2. Like a turn off almost. On our draws, and that one was also pretty close game 3. I mean, just didn't draw any creatures. As we're waiting on our opponent, they're deciding whether or not to play or draw. Our deck definitely wants to go first, but I don't think our opponent's going to give us that option. That last round was definitely a close one, though. Very close. Yeah, 2-1 is solid. Good hand, and it's a solid hand. Funny thing, though, I think we've drawn Kogla exactly once, and it was the turn after we needed it. So, we're doing okay without drawing our best card a lot, which is a good sign. We have drawn Ultimatum a decent amount, but Kogla is definitely better than Ultimatum, so... Let's get our tap lands going. We can play our Crystal. The old Zagoth Crystal. Wow, they're just playing Giganta in their deck, and they have an Umori. I just realized they had the Umori. Ugh. Companion decks are so rough. And we can't kill Umori. Almost, for some reason, targeted the Ikoria there. Gonna get rid of a Fertilid. And we really need to hit a land drop. No!
Oh, this is so harsh.
The pain. Turn the AC back on. Okay, and dead. We can mutate onto this next turn and have a 6/6, but we're probably just dead by then. Yeah, we're just dead. Okay. Backs to the wall, as they say. Facing down Ikoria. Probably bad for us. Gonna get rid of Primal Empathy for a Symbiote. We definitely don't need Wilt. They can't blow out our sudden spinnerets. Yeah, let's just run it like this. Let's go for it. We have a cycling land, our Fertilid. YOLO. This hand is not the best, though, I will say. We have a lot of good draws in this hand, but, I mean, the color distribution isn't the best either. This being a cycling land is the only reason I kept this. Humble Naturalist. Oh, no 2-drop. The glory. Just gonna shoot their Fertilid. Attack, and then I think I'm going to start fetching lands out of my deck so I can cast some of my Haymakers if I draw them. Gonna definitely get at least a Swamp so I can cast Blood Curdle on their Ikoria as an out. No, all the Fertilids are coming back to haunt us. We'll chump and then get a land. Gigantha, no, the companion beatdowns. Oh, yes. Gigantha's making a lot of mana. Booyah. Can Kogla carry? That is the question. Brushwag, eh? Whew. Jeez. They have Archipelagor. Oh no. We need to make sure Ultimatum's a fine draw here. Because we're gonna need it. We still have basic lands in our deck. What is this? Madness. Let's just block it or let one of our last two lands out of our deck. Oh, another Brushwag of the almighty variety. Ah, yes. A land. We can't even fetch a basic land with our Fertilid, because that was our literal last basic land. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We do have 4 non-basics left in the deck. So we still have some draws. This was a really bad game. I mean, we did keep a garbage hand. I must admit that. We kept a 5-6 land. We kept a 6-land hand with the Trirome. They can pump this up to be 7 power. I think. There's a mammoth. If we draw a spell every turn for the rest of the game, can we win? Probably. Probably. The mammoth was a good start. Back for more. Getting Kogla and fighting 2 things is also going to be great, because we can kill this and the Brushwag if they tap their mana. Booyah. Gonna get a Sandworm for sure. Rock Slide and Blood Curdle. Yeah, I did as well. I'm slightly afraid of pouncing Shore Shark, which is why I'm not getting a ram through. They probably won't give us the Sandworm, I'd have to imagine. But getting a Gem Razor is probably worse than killing their Brushwag, though that's close. Wow, they're letting us cast it. Whoo, Nelly! Because Sandworm can actually start attacking them. How quickly the turns have tabled. We won't attack because they could have easily pumped, double blocked, and we trade a Mammoth for a Brushwag, which is not ideal. They have 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm hoping for the trade, yes. That'll help stall the game out. We drew one of our 4 lands. We have 3 lands left in the deck. Yeah, that's the joke, Freecorn. That is the joke, is that you say it backwards, because you've turned it again. You've turned it an extra time. Yay for Quit Phoenix. Oh, the pain. If we draw back for more, though, we can back for more, get Kogla, then we can attack and make sure they lose the Feather token. Maybe? No, probably not. So they can double pump this. So this can be a 7/7. Wait for them to pump the second time, then we can shoot the Phoenix. No! We have so many haymakers! Give me hay! That was such a that was such a weird phrase. We want to keep our human in case we draw back for more for our Kogla. We don't want to take 2 because we want their Phoenix to be a higher amount of turn clock. Give me back 4 more. I knew it would come in clutch. Knew it would come in clutch. Oh, yes. Okay, folks. So here's how this is going to go down. They bring back their Phoenix, as they do. Then, they next turn attack with everything, because why not? We Kogla, make him indestructible. Fight, fight, block. Gonna hold down full control. Fight, fight, make indestructible. Make indestructible, fight, fight, block, Kogla. Boom! We're in the game, folks! We are in the game, going into the final. We're going to bring in Sudden Spinnerets as an extra out. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious me. The Giraffid almost is good enough. Monster Step is probably good enough. Ooh. The Brushwag might be good enough too. Because we're going to have a lot of mana as usual. What don't we want? What do we not want? What do we not want? Ugh. It's so tricky, tricky, tricky. Reach creature. Can Kogla carry? I think so. Also, Ultimatum has been doing some serious carrying. On the draw, can we cut a land? These games have gone pretty long, but I don't know if that's always going to be the case. We don't really get to attack, so I don't think Monster Step is very good for us. Oh, it's so close. Oh, this has been really a close one. We'll cut a Symbiote for a Brushwag, I think. I don't love cutting early game stuff, though. Maybe cut a Crystal. And then just not run Spinnerets. But Spinnerets has been pretty clutch. I mean, it looks like it could be clutch. We could cut Fertilid. Let's cut Fertilid. Okay, folks. If we draw our Spinnerets instead of a Fertilid, we're going to be sad. But we could have cut a Ram through because we're cutting some creatures, but we're also adding Brushwag, which is pretty good with Ram through as like a punch him in the face late game. Okay. We've got to keep. We have got to keep. We've got to keep Vulpikeet. Oh, no Brushwag, opponent? No Brushwag? Oh, yes. I expected as much. From a Jedi. Probably going to end up playing the Trirome. But we'll wait. We have other tap lands to play. No! Umori, you monster! Why? If we can go Great Horn into Razor. Oh! The agony! Over, get a forest. So we can mutate the Gem Razor. They have a lot of mana. It's our savior, Kogla, the Titan Ape. Playing it as a separate creature is very appealing as well. But getting another land from our deck, also very appealing. Let's just get another forest. Because now our Ram through takes things down, especially with Trample. We can shoot the Umori. I think we play this land. Maybe not. Kill that. Play the land. We have a Sandworm to play. Next turn, Ram through the Sandworm. Ah, Giraffid. My nemesis. No, not really. I don't know why I almost shot the giraffe there. Okay, we're gonna get a... We already have 2 swamps. We'll get I mean, they also have 2 islands. Let's just get a swamp. Three, 5. Yeah, they have enough. But, well, they can't block this guy very well. Okay. 3, 5, 7. Playing the trireme felt real bad, not gonna lie. I really wanted to cycle that to find more action. Oh no! Oh, actually this is okay. If they have the Phoenix, we can deal with it very easily. We can kill the feather, the token. And we have a reach creature that can block it in the future. Just can't block it this turn because they'll just get it back. They could throw a... Oh, they don't have enough blockers now. Haha, no they do. They could triple block. I wonder why they didn't. I think they have to. Wow, it's working out playing this land. If they triple block, I think I would have just killed the giraffe because these things can't block my sandworm. Now I will block this. Oh, it's gotten me many times.
Yes! Oh, the clutchness! Oh, that game 2 comeback followed by clutch Kogla in game 3.
Man, that was insane! Our Emergent Ultimatum was actually so good that draft. Oh my gosh. Wow, I did not think we were going to make that victory, especially after the way Game 2 went. If you were watching this on YouTube and made it all the way to the end of the video, in the comment section down below, leave a hashtag no, not fertile. We need to highlight the ultimatum. Hashtag ultimatum Kogla to let me know you made it all the way till the end of the draft. Remember to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the comment section down below with your questions and feedback. You can catch me streaming live at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. You can find the free community Discord server for NicolaiBolas community in the description and pinned comment. And if you would like to support me directly, you can do so via the Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. That's going to do it for this draft video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.